and then come back to work the next day. Turn the lights back on. Come to our PC. We have mail. So now we have 4 more jobs. My friend said you work with computers. My computer is slow. I'm hoping for 16 gigs of memory. If you can stretch to that. My PC lives on the floor, so I'm pretty sure it's full of dust. I was on PC Bay the other day and saw some awesome plastic black cables. Now we don't have PC Bay, so we're actually going to take a look at the shop real quick here and look at cables. So loose plastic, plain black. Ribbon plastic, plain black. I have black cables, these ones here, in my inventory. So they give you what, 4, 5? They give you 5 cables to start off. So I can actually use these cables that they give me for free to complete this job. Because he wants some awesome plastic black cables. I can do that for him. Now, when you're doing a job like this, sometimes there's going to be multiple things that you need to do. So his computer is slow. I'm going to have to run a virus scan on it. I'm hoping for 16 gigs of memory. So if I look at his PC stats here and see what he's got 8 gigs. So I just need to buy a second 8 gig stick that's identical to this one and throw it in. So we're going to do that right now. We're going to go to the store memory. That was team group. I know it because it was red. So we want an 8 gig stick. Right here. That's 2666 megahertz. This is the one we want. So we're going to add that to the cart. I'm just going to minimize that for now. And keep reading this. If you can stretch to that. My PC lives on the floor, so I'm pretty sure it's full of dust. So yeah, I'm going to have to do a virus scan, put in an extra stick of RAM, and spray out all the dust. I was on PC Bay the other day, saw some awesome plastic black cables. So there's 4 things I need to do. I need to run a virus scan, put in more RAM, clean out the dust, and put in some plastic black cables. Now, I can actually complete this job without changing the black cables, but there's actually a star rating system. And the more of these objectives you complete, the better your rating is going to be. And some of the jobs, like you'll get multiple jobs from multiple people here, but some of the jobs will require a specific star rating before you can accept them. So it's beneficial to do all of these things to increase your star rating so that you can take on some of the better jobs. But this one we're going to accept, and virus scan, RAM. So the RAM was the only thing we needed to add to the shop, to our cart. So let's check the next job. Hi, I'm not very good with computers, but mine isn't working properly. It's been getting very hot lately and running slower and slower. I don't think I can hear the fan anymore. It lives on the floor of my dusty office. I hope it's not clogged up. If you do have to replace the fan, then please pick the cheapest one. I can't afford anything fancy. Yeah, he's got a budget of $10. So we're going to have to find out what fan he's using and replace it, because we're not going to have any budget to do anything else. The objectives for this: replace the air cooler and clean out dust. So let's check out the PC status. Now, it could be this Mortoni Thermal 100. Is that not what it was? It's been getting very hot, running slower and slower. I don't think I can hear the fan anymore. Yeah, I'm going to guess that it's the CPU fan. This Mortoni Thermal 100. The power supply will have a fan in it. The video card will have a fan in it, but the case will also have case fans. But I'm pretty sure it's this CPU fan. So Mortoni Thermal 100. We're going to look at that in the shop. So CPU cooling, Mortoni Thermal 100, and it's $10, exactly what the budget is. So I'd say that's a pretty safe bet that that's the problem. So we're going to add that to the cart, and then we're going to minimize this. And then read the email again just to make sure that we didn't miss anything. It lives on the floor, so we're going to have to spray out the dust. If you do have to replace the fan, then please pick the cheapest one. Yeah, so we're just going to have to replace the fan and clean out the dust. We're going to accept that job. We'll check the next email. Hi, I'm giving my daughter my PC and she needs lots of RAM, apparently. She says she needs 16 gigs and I've currently got 2 gigs and 4 RAM slots on my motherboard. So we need 16 gigs and we have 4 RAM slots. We got a couple different options of how we can do that. Upgrade to 16 gigs, yeah. So in here right now we have Mortoni Value Supreme 2 gig 2133 megahertz RAM. There's 2 ways we can do this. We can buy 4 gig sticks, or we can buy 2 8 gig sticks, or if you've unlocked the 16 gig sticks, which I don't think we have at this point, if there's 3 different configurations of it, right? But we'll go to the store and I'll explain that there is a slight price difference between them. So depending on whether you want to save money or depending on whether you want to spend a little bit more money, I find that normally spending more money will actually get you a higher star rating. No, we're not on Team Group or ADATA. We want Mortoni. So we can actually get 4 gig sticks from Mortoni, which if we go back to this is what was in there, was Mortoni. So we haven't unlocked the 8 gig sticks yet, so we can get 4 of these 4 gig sticks, or we could go to something like Team Group here and buy 2 8 gig sticks. But 2 8 gig sticks is going to cost us $70 per stick. That's $140. But if we come into here and buy 4 of these, 2 of them would be 70, 4 of them would be 140. So it really makes no difference as to whether we buy 2 or 4. It's the same price either way, but that is also between 2 different manufacturers. And these ones from Team Group actually have a higher speed on them. So these ones are better. So if we're going to pay the same price to buy 4 of these versus buying 2 of these, and these ones have a higher speed on them, I would recommend getting 2 of these because the quality is actually better for the same price. So we're going to add 2 of those to the cart. Now, One other thing I want to check before I actually order those is the motherboard that they've got installed, which is the Mortoni H170 MTech Plus. And the reason I want to check that, Mortoni H170 MTech Plus, this one right here, is it supports 2800 megahertz RAM. So if I was to buy, say, 3200 megahertz RAM, then I would be spending more money than necessary because the motherboard can only handle 2800 megahertz RAM. So this is the part of the fun of the game for me, I'd say, is matching up the parts properly. Yeah. So those two RAM sticks that I just added to my cart would work just fine in here because they're 2400 megahertz RAM. And that should be all good. But it's nice to, when you're buying things like RAM, to check, the price of one versus another. Also versus, like, if you want to buy two sticks or one stick, find out the difference in price, find out the difference in speed, check that your motherboard can handle that speed, and just thoroughly check every part of the parts to make sure that they're going to work together properly. But we're going to accept this job, and looks like all we need is to upgrade the RAM and nothing else for that job. So we're going to check the last one here. Hello mate, I need your help. I borrowed my mom's brand new PC and I think I clicked on something I shouldn't have. Now it's riddled with viruses. I need it done before she gets back from her friend's house. Hurry. Well, when's she coming back from her friend's house, man? So this one, it's just running a virus scan. They're going to pay us $200 for it. Nothing else. We can check this, but it doesn't matter. We're going to accept that job. And we've accepted all of our emails. So there's nothing else we can do here. But we need to come back to the store because we have stuff in our cart that we need to order. Okay, yes, now. Then we can start our next day by coming back out here, turning the lights off, and ending the day.